Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, as we were continuing our React.js tutorial, so guys, now in this video we will design the website of React.js. Okay, so guys, now let's design the home page. So in this home page I want to make 3 sections. So first section will be about the company, and then our vision mission, and the third section will be about service, and the fourth one will be final footer. So guys, let's complete that in this video. So let's get back and yep, so as you left in previous video, so let me just close this. Done. So let's close all the files from here, and now I'm going just on home page. So I have clicked on home page, and now guys, as you can see that it's dummy data over here, right? So you can see this. So guys, now let's begin with that. So now first step, we are going to create a section. So let me just remove this, all these things we don't require. So let's begin with div tag. So let's type div, where, and then inside this you are going to assign the class name it is, okay? And now you are going to create a section for it. So let's create that section for this. So let's make it to section, and now this will be as section. Done. Let's save this, and this class name we are going to create. So how will you include this? So first let us add the CSS for it. So as you see on the app.js, you're calling all the things, right? So I want to add the CSS on this file only. So let us create one app.css. So you can see that app.css already existing. So let me just Control A and remove everything, and let's begin with our code. Okay, so let's go to app.js file and include this app.css into it. Done. So let me just import at the top only. So import, where we will tell that CSS thing. So directly you are going to call the path, and that path will be called like it's in current directory only. So let's give dot and forward slash, where capital A P P then dot CSS. That's it. Now your CSS link is included into your app. So all the apps are connected with this. So let's get back and start the code. So first we were on the section part. So you can type that section, and now over here guys, we are going to set the padding. So padding top, where we will set this as 40 pixel, and same for the padding bottom. So let us save. Let's give me semicolon. Okay, done. So after this, then you can move on with this step. So section is included. Done. So now guys, as simple, you can create a div tag with the class name of container. So let's copy this class is equal to, where double quotes. Let me just copy this and let's copy and make it to container, and let's create one more div and make this as row, where now let's create one more div for the column. So we are using bootstrap. So oops, so let me just paste, and this will be column MD12, and we will give this as text hyphen center. And now you are going to create the main heading. So let's type h3 tag over here, and you can tell our our company heading. So let's assign the class for this. Class name is equal to, where you can tell main heading of it. So let's copy this class and paste it into your app.css. Done. So let me just add that, and now guys, inside this main heading we have to include the code for it. So let's type that. I'm going to give a color, where I'm going to assign RGB color, where for red, little 204, 18, 18. So this will be my red color, where I'm going to give this font size as 26 pixel right now. And let's save this and go back to your home page, and this will be called. So guys, now let's create one underline. So let's open div and close the div, and now inside this you can create a class, and below this I'm going to create underline class. Okay, and let's give mx underscore auto to be in center. So let's copy this and paste over here. So let's create the underline code. So over here I am going to create a height of 0.4 pixel and w width of 4 rem. Okay, and then background color we are going to give for it, background color with the 76C2F. okay, this will be the orange color, where I'm going to create margin top for it, which will be 10 pixel, and again margin bottom, which will be 10 pixel. So guys, let's save this and I will just show you output of this. So let's get back to our browser. Let's refresh the page. Okay, so the output is currently this. So guys, now let's add the paragraph for it. So now let me just click on the below and open the p tag, and inside this you are going to add the paragraph. So guys, now what we have to do is we need a dummy content. So let's type dummy content. So you will get a lorem ipsum website. So this is for the dummy content. Right now I'm adding it. So let's copy some text of it, copy and get back and paste. That's it. So let me save this, and now we are going to create one more link to show the output. So the tag is over here, and now guys, let us click create a link. So in React, this link means a tag. Okay, so this is referred as a tag, is equal to double quotes where / I'm going to give about. Okay, and this about will be known as read more. So this is the, and let's create the class for it. So I'm going to use bootstrap class name, where button hyphen warning, and I'm going to use one shadow. So let's save this and check the output. So if you're using a link, make sure you're importing the link. So let's import inside the curly brace, where you're going to type this link link, capital L link, from your React DOM. So you have to install your React DOM, React router DOM. Okay, that's it, and let's see the output of it. So let's refresh once again. Cool. So the design is fine now. So guys, let's create the second section of it. So let's move on with the second section. So second section, what we are going to create is about our vision, mission, and values. Okay, so this is the second section which we are going to create. So for this to create, let's create one simple includes folder into it. Okay, so where I can include into my about us page. So let me just create include folder inc, and inside this I am going to tell create a file called vmc. Okay, .js. So let's make it to small vmc.js, where vision, mission, and core values we can tell this. Okay, and now we are going to include that file into this. So we are going to learn about this also, how to include that. So guys, let's copy this and design it now. So let's copy and paste, and now guys, you can mention that vision, mission, and values. So let's copy, and now I'm going to remove this two things. Done. And now as simple, we are going to create a column for it, where I will make this margin bottom 5, and now let's create column MD4. So let's create a div tag, and inside this I'm going to create a class name is equal to where column MD4 will be there, and then inside this, excuse me. Okay, so now over here we have to include the card. Done. So we are not going to include card, we'll just directly type it. So let's include a h6 and close over here. Here you can tell our vision, and below this let's mention the paragraph of the mission. Okay, so let's copy some dummy content of it, which we have already copied it. Okay, so let me just copy these 3 lines of it, copy and paste. So let's see the output of one box and then we'll move on with the other two. So let's see. Cool. So it's coming this much, right? So now guys, I want to make it in center and little bit color difference. As simple, what we have to do is that let's move it to text center, text hyphen center, as simple. And then you're going to add inside this section, I'm going to add bg hyphen light light. Okay. So this is the gray color background. Okay. So over here, this is the bootstrap gray color, but I want to make my custom gray color. So C light I'm going to add. So let's copy this variable and let me just change this. Okay. So let's copy this CSS class and paste into your app.js and assign a color for it. So let's create the color where I'm going to create with the background hyphen color colon hash f2 f2 f2. So this will give a gray color for us. So let's save and let's get back and you can see the difference, guys. So the gray color has come over here now. And now what I wanted that, so let's make it this little border on this. So let's tell that you can tell border hyphen top. If you give border top, one border color will be created on it. So you can see a light border. Done. So same way you're going to copy that vision, mission and core values. So let me just copy and paste it again and again. 1 and 2. So 3 columns 4 4 4 12 it's divided. And let's change the heading for it where you can tell this as mission and our core values values, core values. Let's save it. And this code will be included in your where VMC. So let's paste that. So before pasting, you have to call that import React from React. Okay. And let's create the function. So let's create function called VMC function where vision, mission and core values, open curly brace, close curly brace, then return the function. And inside this, you're going to paste your code for the design. So let's align this. And now we have to export as default. So let's do export default FAULT default of this. Done. And now guys, let's call this function, this page into your home page. Now let's call that. So we are in the home page and over here you want to assign it. So let's create one called VMC function and end that. And let's import it. Import VMC from the path. So what is the path right now? You can see it's in the current directory only. I am going to inc folder. So let's go to current directory dot forward slash where inc forward slash your page name. So that is VMC. Done. And now it's included. And now guys, you can see the same output of it. So let us just refresh. Okay. And now you can see the same value. So guys, now let's create the third section about including the image and the linking the tags. Okay. So guys, now let us just go back and create about the third section where you will be seeing about the services. So as simple, we'll tell this our services. Let's save. And now you are going to create with the service section. So same as this, so we are going to copy from the VMC only and paste over here. So let me go back to VMC and let's copy and make some changes into this and we are going to use the same thing. So let's copy and paste. So it's now as simple, we will change the heading as our services and then inside this our services column MD4 I wanted the card design. So let me just remove all this text center I don't need over here and as simple let's create the div tag. So let's open and close the div tag. And now guys, we are going to create a class into it. So class name is equal to where I'm going to use the card. So let's copy this and inside this card I'm going to use one shadow also. Okay, SHADOW shadow. So bootstrap classes we are using and making the designing. So let's just move with this and now over here inside card we are going to remove this and type the card body. And now guys, we are going to include one image. So let me just open the image tag and give / and close the tag. And now you are going to use src is equal to, inside this you can call the service1, and this image will be linked from above. Okay, so before linking, let's create the class name also, where I'm going to give that as width 100% and border bottom. Okay, so border bottom will be created. If you want the alt tag, where you can tell services. And now what we are going to do, guys, this image should be before the card body, so let's replace that over there. And inside this you have to include the h6. Okay, and tell service1, and we are using one underline which we created in the beginning. So like, let me close the div. Okay, and now we are going to create a class name is equal to where underline. Done. And now over here p tag, so inside this p tag the dummy content will be, so let's copy and paste. Done. And let's remove unwanted things which we don't require. So let me just remove this also. We'll just test with one condition. So now we have to link the image, so let's copy this and call the image path at the beginning. Let me just minimize. Okay, so let's call the image import where service1 from the path. Okay, so the path name is, as you can see inside the image image1.jpg is there, right? So I'm going to call that image1.jpg. so let's type, where are we actually? This is the home page. So inside we are the pages. So let's get back one step backside and then call the images folder. So to get one step back, let's give // images / and image.jpg. okay, image1.jpg file, it's there. So now it's assigned, and now let's check the output for it. So let me save it and let's get back. Let's refresh the page. Okay, so this is the output, guys, and now you can create one read more button, but these texts are looking too huge, so let me just give one CSS for it. So as simple, I'm going to create one p tag, and inside this font size will be 14 pixel. Okay, and the color will be #262626. so this will be giving a light kind of black color. So let's refresh. So you can see the text has become small and it's looking pretty cool. So now let's change this background color for this services section. So let me go on home page, and we have to remove this background color. So this BG custom light I don't want, and let's save this over here. So now we are satisfied with this design, and now guys we want to add one simple link. So let me just add that link over here. Open tag and link, so capital LINK link, and close the link. And inside this we are going to call the to where, oops, so let me just give is equal to inside this and give the services. If you are creating a services page, you can call that. So class name is equal to where we can tell as read more, and inside this read more we'll give button link of bootstrap. So let us save this and check the output of it. So let's see. Okay, so cool. So you can see that read more button has come over here. So this is how we move on with it. So let's copy and paste this 3 times to print the card. So let's copy and paste. If you want, you can include this in another page for the section purpose. So now let's minimize this, guys, and let's work on the footer part. So footer part, what is that? We want on all the pages, like home page, about us, and contact us page. So as simple, let's create with that. So let me just finish with the footer also. So let us go to our main page, where is src, inside components, inside includes, as we have created navbar slider. So inside this only I'm going to create the footer page. So let us finish it very soon, this also. And now guys, we will continue. As simple. First step, import the React from your React, okay, and then create a function with the name footer function, and let's open close curly brace and let's return the value. So return function, and inside this the code of your footer. So guys, let me just paste that. I have already designed with that. So guys, I'll paste now. As you can see, I have just done a simple code to understand. So now let us just understand this. So as simple, I have created one section called section, and then footer where BG dark and text white, and whatever the text inside this will be called. So guys, over here we are going to see the output of it. So now let us get back and just refresh this page. So let's refresh. Okay, so it's not coming. Why? We have not included this footer design in your main page. So let's go to apps, and you can see as you have included the navbar globally, so same way you have to include the footer also globally. Done. So let us just copy this and type as footer. So let me just type the footer thing, footer, and this footer we have to call at the top as you have called the navbar. So let me just import that, import footer from the path of your footer. So as you can see, your app.js file is over here, and directly you can go to your current directory. From the current directory, you are moving to one step in the current directory and go to inc folder, where you are going to call the no, we have to call the components folder first, because you are in the inside the components folder, where inside inc folder, inside inc you are going to footer.js. So .js file is already, it is defaultly calling. So let's save this and check the output once again. Okay, so let's reload this page. You can see the error. So let me just check out with what is the thing. Okay, there is no error over here. So let me just check on footer.js. What is okay? Oh, it's not exported. So let's export that below. Export default where footer. Okay, just close this, and now let's get back. And one more thing we have to check with that link. Okay, so this link we have to import that link also. So let's import that. Import open curly and close curly, and let's import the link from the code called React router DOM. Okay, so done. So all the link will be called. So this link, if you check in your HTML, it will be checked as a tag. Okay, so let's save it and reload once again. You can see the output, I hope. Yes guys, so we got the finally output, and this is our code design done. So guys, now what we have to do, okay, let me just make it this as white, text white. So just add a class into it. Class name is equal to text white. Done. And now the same thing we are going to call with that. Okay, so guys, what you have to do is that we have to design this a tags and all. So as simple, let me just inspect and show you what is the tag of it. So you have pasted the link, right? So you can see a tag over here. Done. So let's copy this and create one code for it. So let's go back. You can see the footer. So let me just copy this and go back to your app.css and paste the code. So let's type footer a, where I am going to set this color for hash FFF for the white, and then I don't want the text decoration. So let me off the text decoration where none, and I'll give important. Let's save this. Okay, so now I wanted one color on hover. So let's copy this and paste it once again and tell this on hover colon HOVER hover, where this color will be gray, GRAY gray. That's it. Let's save and see the output of it. So you can see that when we hover, everything is working fine. And let's check out with the about us page. So same way you are going to design with that. Okay, so guys, as simple, let's get started with that, which I have already done the code. I'll just paste and explain it to you. Very simple. So let's go on the about us page. So inside the pages where you can see about us.js file. So over here we are going to create with it. So let me just paste the code and explain it. So one thing we have to do, so let's remove this and remove this also. So inside one empty div tag, I am going to paste the code. So let us paste. And now guys, you can see that inside this first section, I have created one banner. Okay, so where you can see about and about us, where we have designed with the column MD4 and 8. So these are divided and this will be a banner section. And then coming back to below, you can see with the section with the BG light. So BG light we are not going to use, we are going to use custom light, where border bottom also you have given and given the heading as our company, and then you can move with the underline thing, right? So if you want to include that the class name of your main heading, you can follow with that. So let's type the main heading. Okay, let me just remove 0. So let's save this, and now let us see what output is. Okay, so you can see the output of about us page. And now if you want to include that home page, our services, this, I mean to say this, our vision mission, we will include in our about us page. So let us get back, and if you want to include that as you have included in your home page, as you can see this, we want to the page of this VMC, our view, vision mission and core values. So let me include this, and again let us call that page. So from where it is coming here, so let's copy this and go to about us and then include at the top. That's it. You are in the same directory, so it will work fine. And let's save this, and now you can check the output of it. So guys, you can find the difference, what are the things over here. So let's refresh. Cool. So the background color is getting matched, so you can make it to white, whatever our company thing is. Okay, so let me just remove this and save. And now guys, you are done with the about us page. So as simple, you have created the section and the things. So guys, in next video we will be learning about contact us page. We will be creating our input box and all. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share.